How's everybody doing? Good morning. Welcome to the channel. It's your guy Luke. So today I wanted to just do a video about the Wilder versus Fury fight that's coming on this Saturday. It's gonna be an insane fight, and I really hope it goes at least. I hope it goes at least to 7 or 8 rounds, hopefully even 10. But Fury has predicted I was watching all of the pre-fight press conferences and stuff like that, and Fury was like, round 2, I'm knocking him out, which is it's a pretty confident statement considering how the last fight went. Deontay Wilder is probably the strongest puncher in the heavyweight division that we've seen probably since Mike Tyson. And he might even punch harder than Mike Tyson. I don't know about that. Because Mike Tyson was just Deontay is a big boy, don't get me wrong. He's got muscles, but Mike Tyson, I gotta be careful because I'm talking about Mike Tyson, not Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson was so small that all that muscle was just like so densely packed, like all in his chest and his arms, that he just fucking, when he hit you, it was just like there wasn't enough lankiness to let any of the power go. It was just complete 100% transition of power. Anyway, Deontay hits really fucking hard, and if you haven't seen it, go check out the first Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight, which was fucking incredible. Like the whole fight, Tyson Fury was just kind of giving him that Gypsy King tongue, like that, doing the whole fucking, stutter step. But Deontay, for the most part, Deontay missed a lot. He made Deontay miss a lot, but oh boy, I think right around like round 10 or 11, when Fury runs out of steam, that's when Deontay caught him with a right. Okay, he went to duck. Fury goes down to duck. Deontay hits him with a right, pops him like right kind of in the, I think it was the back of the head, which if anybody knows, if you get hit about right here in the head, occipital, I think it's called the occipital lobe. There you go. Sorry. I'm not an anatomy student. All I know is that if you get hit here, you're going out. Your brain's going scrambled, you're going down. So sure enough, Deontay clocks him with a right. He gets hit here, goes scramble, starts wobbling, and then he comes across with a left. It was like, it was freaky how perfectly timed those punches were. And Deontay knew when he hit him that he was done. He just walked away. He was just like, that's it. And he went like this. I was like, holy shit. So without a doubt, Deontay Wilder has the power to knock Tyson Fury out. That being said, Tyson Fury is like a fucking crazy person in terms of his ability to take punches. I don't think there's too many men on planet Earth who could have taken the series of punches that Tyson Fury took and then get up. Not only did he get up, but he didn't even wait for the full 10 count. I think he was up by like 7 or 6. And just incredible. Anyway, so it's going to be really quite an amazing fight. And my prediction, it's tough. I've been thinking about it a lot because here's the thing, right? The first fight, Tyson Fury, they almost kind of tried to cherry pick him a little bit. He did not have, I think, the proper amount of time to be training before the fight. I think it was, I don't know the exact amount of time, but all I know is that Deontay Wilder had been training as a heavyweight champion for, he's been in the thick of it. And it was just another fight for him. He had plenty of time. He's been in the shape. Tyson Fury, I think, was out of it for a little bit. And he came to take on, Deontay. And I think they kind of scheduled the fight so that Fury might not have as much time as he would like. This time around, it's like, no stones have been left unturned. If you go on YouTube, watch videos of the Tyson Fury camp. Go on YouTube, watch videos of the Deontay Wilder camp. And, they're both, obviously Deontay's doing the same thing as he was doing last time, but Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, let me tell you, that is a man who I would not want to fight. 6'9", 260 pounds, okay? He might not look like he's got the power of Deontay Wilder, but just the reach that this guy has. One thing that's so fascinating, right, to watch Tyson Fury fight is the length of his arms. It's crazy because Deontay Wilder is a fighter with long arms. So he's the type of fighter who you have to be careful at all times of the ring, no matter what time of the ring it is, or time of the round it is. He can get you, he can reach you. Even if he's standing back, you might think, oh, he can't get me, and he just comes in and clocks you. I think Tyson Fury, he's got even longer reach, and it was crazy. If you're watching the first fight, every time Deontay would come in, you just see a left jab, and it looked like, what was that that anime, like, I don't know, who is it? Is it One Piece, when his arm just fucking extends, you know what I mean? Like, it was insane, and his arm would just, every time Deontay would move in, you'd have like a 9-foot pole that would just come out from Fury and just pop him right on the nose, pop him right in the chin. And he couldn't get in. Anyway, it's going to be quite the fight. Pay-per-view this Saturday. I'm trying to watch it. I was trying to go to my boy's house and watch it, but he's working. But we might find out another place we can go. But, oh my God, I'm excited. Because after the UFC, after watching McGregor, I don't know, man. I've just been on this combat sports kick. You know, ever since I was young, I was always a little bit more fascinated with either the military or martial arts. Like, I had friends growing up as a young guy, right, as a young boy, and all my friends, they would be, oh, football and baseball and soccer. I'm just like, you know what, those are cool, but like, why waste your time playing these silly little games? You know what I mean? Like, if I want to play a sport, I'm more drawn to either the military or combat. Like, you know, I think when you boil it down, what are sports? They're competition, and I think they've been basically they're a staple from more violent times, right? You know, as society progresses and we have less need for, you know, such violent warfare, and our morals change. You know, we still have, as human beings, we still have that primal need to, I think, to fight and to prove ourselves. I hate to say it, but I think it's really true. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, and you could be the type of guy who doesn't play any sports. You still have some part of you that wants to beat somebody, right? Whether you're playing a video game, whatever you're doing. And that just goes deep within us. And I think mixed martial arts and boxing, obviously boxing is only punching, but those two sports are really kind of like, for me, the epitome of a combat situation, and it really is the ultimate test, I think, as a man or a woman, to really just put yourself in that scenario and go, there's nobody else I can blame, there's nobody else on my team. Yeah, I have a training team and I got cornermen, but at the end of the day, I'm the only one who's getting in that ring, I'm the only one who's getting in that octagon. And you know what? You just got to leave it in the ring, or you leave it in the octagon. And you know, if you lose, I can't even imagine how difficult that's going to be. But at the same time, the lessons that you must that you must learn from that. And if you win, imagine that. Could you, like, for the average guy like you and me, could you imagine going into a UFC match, to putting in the work, training for it, months, that's what you have to understand, right? When you watch a UFC fight, not only is that one person losing, one person winning, but the amount of time, like, I don't know if anybody's ever played collegiate sports or even some high school sports at a very intense level. If you've ever gone to the championship, if you've ever gone to the big leagues, whether it's your little high school regional tournament, whatever, you really there is a difference, and you do feel this extra pressure, and it's just the amount of work that you've put in to get to that point, of the championship. You can't help but cry if you lose, or feel some sort of devastating emotion, because not only do you ask yourself, well, is there something wrong with me? What could I have done better? But then you also look back on the blood, the sweat, the tears that you put into practice every fucking day. Waking up at 5:30 a.m. when you don't want to wake up. Going to your local high school, running laps around the fucking field. You drank that last night because you're still trying to have a social life, but you got the fuck up and you did it anyway. And you did that many, many times. And then if you get to the championship or you get to the final match and you lose, that's a very heavy feeling to contend with. I mean, that's no joke. And as a young man, when I look at these fighters go into the octagon or go into the boxing ring, the respect I have for no matter anybody who has the balls to train for a fight and actually make the walk from the locker room, from the dressing room into the ring or the octagon, you already have my respect. I don't care. Well, look, I'm gonna withhold your judgments about your personality if you're like a douchebag, but on a certain level, I will respect you because you have the strength and the courage to train and get into one-on-one combat with somebody and risk that loss, which is a very scary thing. But this boxing fight Saturday is really going to be the test for both of these boxers. And the first fight was a draw, so this fight is really going to be the decision, and their families are going to be there. Deontay's wife, Deontay's kids, Tyson Fury's family is going to be there, his wife, his kids. I mean, can you imagine fighting in front of your wife and your children in a public arena? Like, the amount of control that you have to have mentally to not just go completely like man destroy beast mode because your wife and kids are in the audience watching you is got to be incredible. And it's like, I just have so much respect for these guys. And I'll be honest, I kind of want Fury to win because I don't know, he's the Gypsy King, man. Like, there's something about Tyson Fury that I just like. But Deontay Wilder is a fucking hard worker. He's definitely has the gusto of a champion, and it really could go either way. But I'm going to have to put my money on Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. And I think with this time around, I think he has more time to train. He's in better shape. And I think he can go the distance. I think a big part of the reason why in the first fight he got knocked out is because he didn't have it in his tank to go into the 12th round. Keep in mind, these are championship rounds, right? So this is not just, your average boxing match. So, Tyson, all right, versus Wilder. Who do you have winning? I want to know in the comments. And this fight is going to definitely be one for the history books. It is an amazing time for mixed martial arts and combat sports. And you have two of the most powerful, strong, huge guys going into a boxing ring and duking it out. And what more can you say, right? I mean, this is what, if you're a combat sports fan, this is what you live for, and it's going to be fucking awesome. So, yeah. Everybody, make sure you check out my Wolfenstein 2 Let's Play. I'm going to be doing the second video today. And, I'm going to be posting it today. Make sure you check out the first one, right? So, everybody, make sure you check out my Wolfenstein 2 Shadow of the New Colossus Let's Play. I'm playing through the campaign. It's going to be really dope. And check out that video. There's also going to be more gameplay videos to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my videos. I'm trying to move up in the world. I'm trying to get some views, man. And soon I'm going to have a microphone so I can start recording a little bit more clear audio. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Tyson Fury and the Deontay Wilder fight? Are you watching it? Who do you have? How much money are you betting? No bets. That's illegal. Anyway, have a good day. Like and subscribe.